Folks, this is Ron from Ron's Drone and Camera channel today, and I have a new drone, coming to the channel. This will be my first video on it. Just no further ado, we'll just break it right up. This is the Fimi X8 Mini drone, the latest in the under sub 250 gram camera drones. Now, I say that with a little caveat. This drone ships only with the this battery here, not the Pro battery. The Pro battery will allow it to be an under 250 gram drone, but this battery that it ships with, which I don't know if they have a name for it, this puts it at 258 grams. So it's not an under 250 gram drone the way it's shipped right now. Coming, soon, maybe they'll ship the Pro battery. That will allow it to be a true competitor to the DJI Mini 2 and the Mini 1 also. They are sub 250 gram drones with the batteries that ship with them. So why would you even, that begs the question, why would you even bother with the, the Fimi Mini since it's not under 250 gram drone? Why? One of the things is this drone has a a lot of advanced features, let me give you, it does tracking, like active tracking. I think that's a DJI buzzword, but you can trace yourself or another person or moving object on screen, and the drone will you track and follow that object. Where that's not available on the Mini 2, you have to go up to the Air series, the Air 2 or the Air 2S, to get that type of tracking in a DJI drone. Well, and of course there's other DJI drones do, but I'm going up the price level. So, and this thing, it initially sold as initial run for $319. Now it is higher now, and I think it's already back ordered. I think it's in the upper 300s now, mid to upper 300s. So it has gone up, but still substantially cheaper than the the Mini 2, which is I believe it's $450 with just a drone controller and battery. Or this, I'm comparing apples to apples, just a drone controller and battery, $319, but now higher. I ordered mine from AliExpress, but you could get it on all the usual sites like your Banggood, Geek Buying, too many to name here. Now I do know there's a problem with B&H Photo out of New York. Nobody has seemed to receive theirs that they ordered at the $319 price. So we don't kind of what's up there. I'm going to try to maybe get somebody on the Drone Nation show to maybe dive into that a little bit. But anyhow, this offered, I said the tracking. It does waypoints. It does many intelligent flight modes that the this drone over here doesn't do. It does like HDR. I believe it does like a panoramic photo. So again, it has a lot of the features that the Air 2 series has at a price that's less than the Mini 2. So that's the advantage. That's why somebody would be interested in this thing. The two more features, lower price. But I know what a lot of people are saying. But but can it fly? Well, can it perform like this drone can? Well, that's what we're going to see in a series of videos I plan on doing with this drone. This is the first video I'm going to launch tonight. I did an unboxing, which I'll put at the end of the video because a lot of people don't care about the unboxing. Mine's just a quick unboxing. I don't go through every little piece of whatever. But I'll put the flight footage at the beginning. It was a park fly. I just went to a park just across the street from where I live and just gave it, just a little run through there. I will say that I know a lot of people have been interested in the compass calibration, which has been an issue so far. I was able to perform it. It took me on the second try. I had to use the Ryan Duvall method of not only spinning myself around, but moving the drone vertically up and down in my hand, and that did it on my second try. And it it seemed to return home. It returned home perfectly. So the compass calibration must have been effective. So I'm going to try to review this drone, kind of based on just what I see as far as review. I will reference other videos, but my judgments are going to be, I'm going to try to be just on my flight experience and not anybody else's. A lot of people out there doing a great job reviewing this drone. I first started watching Steve's Drones over in England. He did a great series. We got, you people in the U.S. Grillman's got it up in Canada. Marcus Crawford has it out in Idaho. Chad Boyce has it down in Virginia. Al Duran has it in Virginia. And I may be missing somebody else's videos I watched, so I apologize. But all these people are doing a great job. I advise you to go over their channels, watch all their reviews on it also. I'm sure I'm going to miss a lot of stuff that they're going to touch on. So again, with no further ado, let's get right into this video. I'm going to go into the flight footage. I'm going to kind of narrate what I'm seeing on the flight footage, and then if you want to stick around and watch kind of a quick and dirty unboxing, that'll be tacked on at the end. So again, this first series of videos, I'm not going to get too much detail in this first video. I'm kind of going to build as I go along in the series, taking deeper dives into the features and the features, the pros, the cons, things like that. So I hope you enjoy this series of videos, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you don't have that bell notification button rung, ring that so you know when I post another Fimi Mini video. And I also plan on getting that Hubsan, let me get the name right, the Hubsan Zino Mini Pro, the Wonder Drone of Wonder Drones, coming to the channel soon. I think I got updated information that it says shipping on the 10th. I don't know if that means it'll ship out from some remote part of the world on the 10th, or we're going to get it on the 10th. So we'll try to keep you updated on that drone also. So enjoy the video. Okay, I'm at a park just across the street from where I live, and I'm taking off right now, and I got my hands kind of off the sticks here, and it's in a minute here. It just kind of drifts around just a little bit here. Picture looks good, but it's kind of just drifting a little bit on its own. It's bobbing around, but the picture looks good. So in a minute here, I'm gonna push the sticks forward. We're gonna see how it goes moving forward here. So we're moving up first. And horizon looks pretty good at this point. Maybe it's a little too high on the right there, but it doesn't look bad. So we moved it up. Now we're moving forward. We have these beautiful clouds. So far so good. Not too bad. Oh! I didn't do that. The gimbal just jerking on its own here. Not anything I'm doing. Now I pulled the gimbal back up there, but it went down on its own. So I'm kind of panning around here a little bit here, moving forward again. So the clouds are beautiful up there. Definitely, decent 4K 30 video there. All right, now all of a sudden, I've got a very crooked horizon. The right-hand side of the screen is way higher than the the other side. So I'm going backwards. Same thing. I didn't pull that gimbal down. It came down. So now I'm trying to raise it up again. And I kind of got it where I wanted it again here. So I decide I'm going to go sideways here. I'm moving from the left to the right to see if that'll help with the gimbal and help with the horizon. But the horizon looks like it's just getting worse there. Now I'm going to go back the other way. Maybe that'll help correct it. At least the gimbal is behaving right now. Even the horizon just seems to be just getting worse and worse. Almost like going to flip over here or something. But at least the gimbal's doing better. And I want to say this is almost a windless day. I think it was 4 miles per hour, consistent wind when I took off. And that's about the least amount of wind we ever get at the Jersey Shore here. You see in the bay in the background there. That's the water you're seeing. But so for me, I'm at my all-time low wind right here. And even the upper winds weren't even 10 miles per hour. And I you see some props, and I'm spinning around real fast here to see if that'll help fix the horizon, and it did not help. So don't worry about those props. Wait a minute, look, I fixed the horizon. It did fix it by spinning around quickly. I was going to say, don't worry about those props and shot. Any drone will get props if you yaw it around as fast as you possibly can. So it looks like I've kind of fixed the horizon there. I'm standing in the park, kind of standing a little bit by the shade there. So you saw my landing pad for a second there. So I'm going to try to do kind of a Marcus Crawford up and out of here shot, see how that goes here. So not too bad, not too bad. Horizon looks better. You know, it's still too high on the right, but okay, here we go now. Horizon's off again. Not as bad as it was at one point, but it is off too high to the right again. So again, the detail in the clouds is excellent. And I have this. The settings are all on Dr. Auto here. I didn't change anything here. It's complete auto. Just hit record button on 4K 30. And this is high quality video. It has settings where you can set a high quality, medium, or low. And this is high quality, 4K 30, and everything else is Dr. Auto settings. So we're kind of moving around here again, trying to flatten out horizon. Look, we did kind of flatten it out again. There we go. Look, it's flat. So you can flatten this out. And I don't know what causes it. It seems like when you're low, you don't have a crooked horizon, but the higher you go, the more you get a crooked horizon. We'll have to keep testing that in the future, but so I'm bringing it down here. Colors look good. You know, the greens are green, the blues are blue. Other people complain about spotlighting, vignetting on this and whatever, and maybe if you look to the top right-hand corner, maybe the blue looks much darker there than the rest of it, so maybe that possibly could be the case there. Let's check to see if we see spotlighting on me when I come down here, because I'll probably be in the center of the frame here. Do I look any brighter than the rest of the frame? We're coming down for a manual land here. Okay, now we took off again here, and we're just flying kind of low to the ground really fast. I was trying to see if it would, you know, sink like, say, the original Hubsan Zito would if you fly kind of low. And it doesn't seem to lose altitude flying low at a high speed. So that's good. And my horizon looks good again. All right, so here I'm using the I don't have the buzzword, the active track feature where you trace yourself, the drone follows you. So it's working well. I did do a screen recording here, so I don't have that part of it, but it is tracking me. I will demonstrate this with a screenshot in all of my next video when I take it down to the beach for a more wide open shot here. So I hope you enjoyed this kind of this little park flight here. This is some of the observations we've made so far. So we've seen some good, we've seen some bad or whatever. So I'm going to try to get the firmware number I'm on, tack that in a later part of the video here when I was flying on. So folks, we will see you in the next test flight. The unboxing is coming up. I just had an arrival. You know, the postman or post person just dropped this off minutes ago. It's a little box with a crazy Chinese label on it, so that means it's probably a drone. This is was sent to me by Phoebe. It's you know, I don't have it opened up yet. I've cut it open with a knife already, just so we don't have to struggle with the open, because I'm kind of one-handed. I'm holding my phone on my OM4 here for the video here. But we cut it open, so we think it's a little drone for me, but let's see here. It's an awful little box, and I'm give you scale here by, you know, what the size of a box cutter is. So it's a small box here. So let's see here. We got like a top layer here. Oh boy, look, we got a thank you card. Thank you from our friends over at FEMI. Oh, you guys are welcome, I'm sure. So here it is, the FEMI X8 Mini, the one we've been all talking about. You know, the greatest little, you know, under 250 gram drone out there. And look how they put like a nice layer of foam all around the outside of the box here, top, bottom, side. So I really like that. So let's see if we could just kind of dump it out one-handed here. In fact, I'm going to set this gimbal down for a second, and we will do this proper here. Do a proper unboxing here. Just kind of a hands video here. There we go, and look at that nice foam lining in there. Boy, they package things better than they used to. Remember when old Baggo was sending these things just in a beat-up old bag, and the box was all messed up? So those days, you know, hopefully those days are over. Oh, look, they sent me the orange one. Oh, wasn't I lucky? Just joking. we know it's the white one in the box, right? But you never know. Maybe they did stick an orange one in here by accident, you know. So you never know. That's why we do these unboxings. Yeah, so these are starting to reach people in the U.S. now. You know, my good friend Marcus Crawford got his pretty early on, and Al Duran got his, and, you know, a couple other people, you know, have got theirs. Chad got theirs in, so a couple people have done already some good work with it. And of course, our buddy Steve Drones over in England, he's had his. But here's like a little you know, instructional thing here. I guess that's where you got to cut it too. It's telling us about the drone a little bit, so we're gonna cut it right there. Oh, here we go. And oops, okay, we did it upside down. Oh yeah, that's because we are getting the white one. So they just give you some of the features on the box here. We've all, you know, seen all these features before, and we'll go over more of that in detail, you know, when we're get out in the field there. So right up here, I think you've seen this before, you know, give a little card, QC code to scan to get the app, which is cool. Okay, here's the white on white. You can just see kind of the black propellers there. So we're gonna can we pull this whole part out here? Oh yeah, look, here comes the whole drone out here. Let me turn this camera up just a little bit here. Okay, got the whole drone there. We pull that out. So there it is. Ships with the battery in, and there, like everybody else's, the gimbal guard falls right off. It wasn't like attached real well in the box, so we'll leave it off right now. So we'll pull these propellers apart here. Okay, pull the front out first, then the back. All right, there's your 3-axis gimbal. There's your tiny camera. There's a piece of tape over the camera. You don't want to forget that. There's a couple, I guess, holes there to let heat, let heat dissipate on both sides. On the back here, we have it looks like a USB-C port. It looks like another port down there. That's your USB-C port. There's a micro USB port, so we got both the ports here. I don't know how you get the battery out here. We'll figure that out later. And then put the drone to the side here and the gimbal guard. And then here in the rest of the box you have the controller here. Controller, and you have your instruction booklets and so on here. And this controller is very similar looking to the bigger FIMI X8 controller, just, you know, a little smaller and a darker color here. It looks like the sticks, you know, are somewhere. Oh, there they are down there. So you can take the sticks off if you want to throw it in a bag and not mess your sticks up. So that's all good. And nothing in this part here. Oh, here's an accessory box here. You probably get some. Probably get your extra props. Get this out of the way here. Yeah, you get your cables. You get your cables, and it looks like you just get you know, 2 extra props. So you don't get a full set of extra props. You get a partial set of extra props. So be careful flying near trees and stuff. You get the little screwdriver, and you get your you know, all 3 cables here. Your Lightning, USB-C, and your micro USB, and here must be the USB-C to charge probably the controller here. So that's the quick and dirty unboxing here. Other people have done unboxings, done more detailed unboxings than mine, so go see that, like Ryan Duvall. Sure, we'll have a real detailed unboxing. But that's a quick and dirty unboxing, so we want to quickly move on here and get this drone battery charged up and you know, get ready for our first test flight. All right, join me on the next segment of this video. All right, folks, we've got a little bit of a charge on the battery, and we've got a little bit of charge on the controller. And we're going to try to get the software updates done now. And just to let you know, this is May 13th, and the app, the FIMI Mini app for iOS, just got updated this morning. Okay, so we're going to choose the right cable here. Of course, I'm on Apple iOS, so we're going to choose the Lightning cable here. Put the other cables aside. It also comes with the you know, USB-C and micro USB. Yeah, there's the micro, there's the standard USB-C. Okay, so we have a little port down here, you know, on the inside here. I hope you can see it there. We're going to plug this end in there, and I think we kind of like kind of put that cable in there, sort of like that. I'm not too familiar. You know, I'm not too familiar with how this runs here. So, okay, I think we got that set up. So, I guess we'll take the case off the phone. A lot of times these things don't fit in good with the case on, so I just have like a little, you know, clear rubber bumper case on my iPhone, iPhone 12 Pro. I think I got that right. Okay, so we're going to squeeze this here. First of all, we're going to open the, well, no, you know, I'm going to listen to what Grillman told me. Grillman said, okay, first is you have to use the cables that came with them. My third-party cables don't work, so we're going to go with that. And I think he's telling me you open the app up like last. So let me get this connected here. This is always kind of an odd situation here. And here's the lightning port. Okay, there we go. And we'll pull this all the way open. So it feels like we have the phone firmly in there. So at this point, what we're going to do is, we don't really need the sticks, I don't think, on here, but we'll put them on anyway, so you can see the sticks are on the bottom here, and you just reach up with them and, you know, go clockwise, screw them in. There's the other one here. I hope I'm on camera here the whole time. Alright, so we have both our sticks in now, our antenna's up, our phone's in. So let's bring the drone in the equation here. Let's pop the battery back inside again. So here's the battery bay back here. And there's the connectors for the battery, which you can see them here, that connecting port there. And this was the SD card. I don't have an SD card handy. Watch it not let me do anything without an SD card in it, but I have one. I just have it in another room, another floor, and there's a micro USB port down there. Maybe that's to service the drone in some way or another. So let's put our battery in securely. You heard that snap. Okay, let's take our gimbal guard off here, because the gimbal will fire up even when you're updating software. So all right, so I'm gonna go over here. I guess I'm gonna turn the, I forget what the sequence is. Let's turn the drone on first, I guess, the controller, and then the app. I think that's it. Even though I like to turn the controller on first. Let's do that. Let's turn the controller on. Alright, folks, I cut the long part out where I went and got the SD card. So I'm putting in a Samsung 64 EV select card here. And we're going to insert it right now. I'm not sure which direction. Okay, it was the card goes face up. Okay, saying update will take 32 megabytes space at least. Please clear out some storage before updating. Okay, how do I do that if it doesn't let me format? Let me see if I can go back. Okay, let me go suggest the format unrecognized SD card. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can find where the format button is. SD card, okay, SD card format. It's saying card air right now, so we're going to format. Okay, now it's giving us almost a full memory. Let's format one more time. Okay, so let's go back to, I don't know how we get back to that when we're update. Let's go and see if we can find the update button here, firmware update. Okay, it's not in, I don't see updating in here. I'm probably down in these settings here. Pre-flight check, flight records, calibrate, Imperial, firmware update. Okay, here we go. Here's all the numbers here, what we're on right now. So that doesn't mean anything to me since I just got it. So we're going to hit the update button. And here we go. Start updating. Okay, there we go. We're back to 0 here. We'll see how fast this goes. Again, if this takes too long, I will just cut out the